Hi guys, it's Angela with Panda Kisses. We are going to go ahead and make Parker on the Porch's new Big Girl Panty Snaptab. So I have my 5x7 hoop on my machine, and this is regular tearaway. You can see it tears. And we are going to go ahead and stitch step 1 directly onto the tearaway. That is your placement stitch, so you know how big of a piece of fabric you need to put down. So go ahead and stitch step 1, and I'll come back and show you what we do next. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and use some vinyl. So I'm going to go ahead and put this vinyl down, making sure that it's big enough to cover all the placement stitches. Let me see that top. Yeah, I have plenty. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and stitch step 2, which is going to go ahead and do this cute little detail on the panties, and I will come back and show you what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do white. That's what it looks like. Now it's going to go ahead and do the panty band liner. I'm going to go ahead and make that white as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and stitch step 3, and I will come back and show you what it looks like. Band ended up looking like. So we're going to do the next detail, which says Big Girl, and that's step 4. And I'm going to go ahead and do that in this rose color. So I went ahead and switched my thread, and I'm going to go ahead and run step 4, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what the front looks like. Now it is time to put the back on. So you flip your hoop over, you get a big enough piece of fabric. I'm going to use the same vinyl on the back, and you just want to make sure that it covers all those stitch lines. So I'm going to go ahead and tape my corners to keep it in place. And this is just Scotch tape. Okay, I'm just going to flip it over so I can push it down. Okay, we're going to go over the hoop and stitch our last step, which is step 5, and I will come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what it looks like. There's the front, and there is your back. I'm going to go ahead and take it off my hoop now. Set that aside. I'm going to pull all the stabilizer off. I like to pull the stabilizer off in the beginning because I don't like to see the white stabilizer between the edge of my snap tab. You can go ahead and just cut your snap tab and leave your stabilizer in there, but you're going to see that white stabilizer on the side when you cut. So I like to take it out now when it's in big pieces, and it comes out much easier. And I'm just getting it out all the way around these edges. I'm going to take this tape off. Throw all this stuff away. Okay, so now that I have the stabilizer off, let me get that piece off, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And there's no special way to cut this. You just want to cut as close as you can. I cut as close as I can to the stitch lines because it gives me a guide and it makes me a little more consistent. So I'm just going to use these scissors right here. They're really sharp and short, so they have good precision. I'm just going to go down like that. And I try to cut long cuts instead of short little choppy ones. It kind of lets your cuts look straight and not so choppy. And then when I get to a corner, I put the tip of my scissors where I want it without cutting the stitches, and then I just push down once. That ensures that I don't cut my stitches, but it gets me a nice clean cut. Okay, so I'm going to just keep going around here. Let's cut that off. Okay, a couple more corners and we are done. Get this angle. Okay, move all that away. Okay, so this is what it looks like here. There's our back, and you can cut these strings off here without cutting the knots. I'm going to cut those off real quick. Pull that knot through, okay. Okay, now you need to put your snaps on. So there's big industrial ones. I have just the hand one that you use your hands, and it comes with this. So you want to go ahead and measure in the middle. You want to get in the middle, but far enough down that your snap, I'm going to show you a snap, doesn't touch your string. So you're just going to go down a little bit and in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and find my spot I want, and then once you find it, you just go ahead and push it through, and it's just making a hole for you. And you're going to do the same thing down here, just kind of about how big your snap is, and kind of go in the middle and push it through. Okay, I'm going to tell you just a tiny bit about the snaps. These are called camp snaps, and you need 4 pieces for every one. Okay, so you have 2 of the tops right here, and then you have 2 pieces. They call them the male and the female piece, so you need all 4 of these pieces to make a snap work. Now I want to show you something a little different when you're ordering these. They're called cam snaps, and I order them from the Cam Snap store or whatever. So these are the most used. They're called 20-inch, which is the size of the cap, and these are regular prong right here, the short prong or whatever, regular prong. They also have something called a long prong, which is this one. See if I can put them up together and see the difference. Hold on. Okay. One has a longer prong than the other, the silver one does, and 90% of the time you would use this one. This is just the regular short prong one. The reason I have some long ones is because I have some of this really thick vinyl right here, and I do both the back and the front with it. This is the thicker vinyl. This isn't canvas vinyl. So this is thicker, and you need the thicker prong for this thicker vinyl, especially when you're doing 2 layers. So that's why I have the long prong, and that's what I'm going to use here. So you're going to go ahead and put the cap through the hole that you made, and you can use either the male or the female, it doesn't matter, just get one of these, and then you can see that it's sticking out there. There's a hole in here. You put it in there, you can see, and then you take your tool here. This little black piece, there's an inset, that's where your cap fits. You put your cap in there. I'm still holding on to that, and then you have it there, and you just push it tight with your hands, and it basically smushes that end piece plastic over here, and so it can't come off now. So now you're going to take your bottom piece, the cap, and put it through your other hole that we made. You're going to take your other side of your snap and put it down. You can see that it's in there, and you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go ahead and put it in that inset, and then you're just going to clasp it shut. And of course, I didn't bring a swivel clip over here, so hang on, let me grab one real quick. Okay, sorry, this is called a D Swivel Lobster clasp, so you can look it up under Lobster clasp. This one swivels, there's some that don't, and then the D refers to that this edge is flat. So this is what you use for snap tabs. You're going to need the D, and all you do is go ahead and put it like that in between your 2 snaps, and then you go ahead and fold it over and snap, and now you have a cute little snap tab. And this can go on zipper pulls. People put this on their jackets, little zipper pulls. They put it on their backpacks to clip on your backpacks, and then we use them a ton on these bags. I already made the bag that matches this. There's another video for the bag if you want to make this zipper bag. You just see it's super cute. We lined it, and but it goes on these bags as well too. People are clipping them on here. Jen actually has clips that fit onto this little zipper pull right here, and she has it in her group. This one doesn't clip on there, but in any case, there you go. You have the zipper bag, and then here's the snap tab. So we have made both, and you have videos on both, so you can go ahead and make yours and go post them on Parker on the Porch's website, her Facebook group. We'd love to see what you guys come up with. And if you have any questions, let me know. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And lots of people have been asking me about my nails. They're Halloween nails, so if you wanted to know about those, these are Color Street, and I will put a link in there. You can come into my Facebook group if you want to see what's out there, what the inspiration is, but I can hook you up on the Color Street nails. Thanks for everyone asking and that you like them. I like them too, so I'll go ahead and put the link for that in there as well if you guys would like to see them or get some for yourself. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.